guys, are you complaining maybe of a tight mid back? Sometimes you get a tight low back from stiff or tight sides of the body. We are going to work today on the QL. What is the QL? The QL is quadratus lumborum. It is a muscle, two muscles that connect the hips to the torso. And a lot of times when these are tight, you can find that you feel sore or tight in this whole area, the hips, the sides, or maybe you're just not moving as quickly or as easily. So these stretches are really going to help you mobilize and get full use of your hips and your waist. If this is something you are interested in opening up your muscle tissues and feeling free in your body, then definitely like and subscribe to this video because there's a lot more where this came from. I will see you on the inside. Hey everyone, welcome back to Holistretch. My name is Frances Eve, and today I'm going to show you how to open up, strengthen, and stretch the quadratus lumborum, the QL, going from the hips to the mid-back area. Okay, so we're going to loosen all of that up. So what you first want to do is have a wide stance with your feet, wide hip stance. Now what you're going to do is straighten your spine. And we're just going to warm up the side. So we're just going to push the left hip out. And the right hip. Left hip. Keeping your core squeezed in tight. And then the right hip. And you just want to go back and forth a little bit. Just start to loosen up. Even if you're barely moving, we're starting to open up this area. Okay, so right hip and left hip, and you'll see how stiff you are or how flexible you are in this area just by doing these. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to use the arms. So we're going to push the hip out to the left, lift up that left arm, and stretch even more across to the side, and switch. Right hip, right arm, stretch again. We can use the breath, inhaling in the center and exhaling when we stretch open. Inhale, exhale. Just a few of these. These are still warm-ups. Just to open everything up. Keeping your feet solid in one place. Let's do just a couple more. All right, excellent. Now we're going to get into the resistance stretch, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to keep contracting these side muscles throughout the stretch. What that looks like is like this. So we're going to pull, squeeze, and contract. So I'm just using my arm as a lever to squeeze tight. This is actually a really good ab workout too. Squeeze tight on the sides here, so you'll notice that you're also waking up the oblique muscles, but we're focusing on the back side. We're focusing on the QL, so squeezing that, and keep it squeezed as you start to tilt to one side, okay? Keeping it squeezed as you tilt, and squeezing to bring yourself back up, okay? So it's a little bit of a workout. You're feeling these muscles contracting as you're tilting and coming back. Let's try it again. Arm come up, squeeze down, and tilt, and pull yourself up. Just using these muscles, all right? Again. Exhale, inhale, coming up. Keeping these contracted. Go move a little bit deeper and faster. Pulling down, keeping these contracted to hold you up. We're not flopping down. We're keeping these contracted nice and tight and pulling up, okay? This is starting to make a little sense. You just want to keep this contracted the whole time. What we're doing with the arms is we're just using it to help guide us and to open up the whole lung and rib area. So this is a multi-dimensional stretch. You definitely open up the lungs as well. Release any kind of sadness. You can get more oxygen. So lifting up the arm, squeeze, pull down, and tilt. Again, pull down and tilt. All right, let's switch to the other side now. So arm pulling up. Let's try squeezing. We're initiating the contraction of the obliques, the QL, the sides, and reaching up. Squeezing in and reaching up. At first, you probably won't get that far because it takes a little while to warm up. Keeping these contracted and tight. So if you're starting to sweat, then you're doing it right. You really want to keep these contracted. And tilt and pull yourself back up. Tilt and pull yourself up. I'd recommend doing at least 10 on each side so you really start to feel that. Feel it open up. And like I said, again, if your movements are super subtle, no worries. I just really want you to feel that contraction, the squeeze, the strength of the muscles, and the opening, the tilting. All right? So that is essentially the stretch. Now I'm going to show you how you can get even deeper into the stretch. All right? So same position, your arm comes up, you're squeezing that QL and the obliques, and you're just going to come all the way to the side, keeping this contracted, not letting go, and reaching, 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 and then lift yourself all the way back up. Okay? Again, arm coming up, keeping contracted, reaching, 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 and pulling yourself back up. Now, you know your own body, so you might notice that when you come to the side, you don't feel much, but if you rotate forward, now you feel the QL. Or if you rotate to the back, maybe you feel it a little bit more in the hip. So definitely experiment, but also do movements in subtle manner. You don't want to go too far with each movement. Do it subtly. Then you will notice the subtle differences and avoid any injuries. Okay, arm coming up, keep it contracted, pull, sink down, down, down. Now from here, you can round forward, open up, round forward. See if you can get a deeper stretch and pull yourself back up. All right, so I'm gonna leave that up to you to discover what feels the best. Let's do a couple on the other side. Arm coming up, inhale, contracting the muscle, tilting back, tilt, deep, deep, and lift. Exhaling to lift. Inhaling, arm up, contracting the muscle, deep, 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 and lifting up. Nice. Now we're going to try the tilt. So coming up, and come roll forward, up, forward. See if you feel a deeper stretch in the QL here. And come up. Ooh, let's try one more. Lift up, keep it contracted. Inhale, exhale, and round forward, up, forward, reach, and lift up. All right. I hope you guys are starting to feel a little bit looser. I know this is a resistance stretch, so that means when you contract the muscles, you actually break down dense fascia. You really just start to open up the side bodies. Like I said, again, this also opens up the lungs, the ribs, all of the torso area, which will help you move easier, faster, feel more grace in your body, and feel free. So if you enjoyed this video, then please share it and like the video. Comment below if you have something that you want to stretch out, and I'll see you in the next video.